Today's video is going to be a book review. I'm going to be doing a book review. Come on, let's hug it out. It's been a while. Oh. So the book I'm going to review today is, let me just hit on down on my flabby thighs, ROAHL Dahl's James and the Giant Peach. And before, I'll tell you the plot of it, then I'll get into why this is such a massive copy. I didn't intend to get it this big. Look. Do you ever do that? Whenever you want to emphasise that something's big, just put it up against your head. Anything. Mugs. Spoons. Look. It's the only way to measure. So the premise of this book is, it's a boy called James. He lives with his parents. His parents then get killed by a rhinoceros that escapes out of London Zoo. He then has to go, he's an orphan, and he has to go and live with his two horrible aunts. And they are horrible and nasty and vicious. And then, I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it, so for some reason, a giant peach grows in his garden. So weird! And then he makes friends with insects who are inside the peach, who now have become big, I think they're the size of a big dog, it says in there, so they're not like human size, but they've become big, so it's like, they've got an earthworm in there, you've got spider, you've got a grasshopper, you've got all different people. My favourite person is the ladybird, because I feel like I'm a bit like, you're right, chops. I don't really do anything in this story, but I'm funny. That's a bit like me, a bit pointless, but I'm a happy fool. Bit like that. I feel like I'm a ladybird. I feel like I'd like to be the spider, who's lovely and slender and just has such nice things to say and such poetic things and just spreading a message and just, do you want a cup of tea? And so I really love this book. I've read ROAHL Dahl before. I read the BFG when I was younger. Loved the BFG. Thought it was great. So the reason I got such a big copy of this, right? If you go to W.H. Smith, which is a bookstore, it sells loads of other stuff, but it sells books, they always have a clearance bin, and in the clearance bin is for the damaged books, and they're less than half price because they're damaged. So this was less than half price, and the damage of it is, can you see? Yeah, the back. Someone's just teared a little bit off the back page. This was less than half price, so it made more sense for me to buy this than buying a paperback, because it was less money than the paperback. And also, this is full-size colour drawings. In the paperback versions of these, they do have all the drawings in them, but they're in black and white. So I just thought it was really cool that I got this, and I don't mind that it's a bit damaged. I can just sew the tape it back up. But my feelings on this story was that it was very heartwarming, beautiful. It was quite sad in places, and then when the spider was talking, I was like, we're just so cruel to spiders. They have no rights. I wanted to make a society, join a petition. But I did love it. I just thought it was heartwarming. It's the only way really to describe it. I'm going to read out my favourite bit of the story. At the end of the book, he's giving his opinion on each of the insects that he's met. So he's saying stuff about Miss Spider, he's on her verse, and then it said, should her looks sometimes alarm you, then I don't think it would harm you to repeat at least 100 times a day, I must never kill a spider, I must only help to guide her and invite her in the nursery to play. I loved it. I also really love Quentin Blake's illustrations. For a long, this is my favourite one. Can you see? It's the peach and then something's pulling them. I'm not going to tell you what, but it's beautiful, and there's the water with sharks in it. And I really love Quentin's drawings, and I've been looking for a long time for a complete book of Quentin's drawings, so they're just his, but they're not actually any of the stories. I don't care what stories are from, I just want to browse through them, and I cannot find a book for the life of me just with that. You have to buy all the individual ROAHL Dahl books, or Quentin Blake did some books of his own. You have to buy them. You can't buy a book with all the drawings. I'm not asking for the stories, I'm asking just for all his drawings, his complete works. But I cannot for the life of me find one, so if you know of one or you have one, please, please, please let me know. This book is a must-read, beautiful book. So this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, then like, comment and subscribe, and if you really liked it, then knock yourself out, go for a share. And I will see you very soon. I will leave you at the end of this video with a collection of my favourite pictures in this book. So I'll see you very soon. Bye! Hey, I'm Mrs. Spider.